And now for the slate. Who's ready for the big slate?
Me.
Me. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Was I not supposed to do that also?
You were not supposed to do it also.
I'm
it
sorry.
was kind of going to be just a me thing, to be honest with you.
I'm really sorry.
We're going to do second sticks.
Okay.
And I'm going to do one.
Totally.
And then you're going to do one.
And I don't have to do one.
Oh, I think you do. I think you really do because I could tell you really wanted to. Okay. But this one's just me.
Okay.
And then we'll do you.
Yeah.
Ready? Second sticks. And now, one for the guest.
Okay.
Third sticks.
Third sticks.
I love that.
Oh, that was crisp.
That was nice.
All aboard! Hey, what's the big idea? Oh! Excuse me! Oh my God! Yeah, where is it? Yeah, I thought maybe over there. Hey, watch where you're fucking going.
Welcome.
Fuck, I think I just stepped in dog crap or something.
Welcome.
Would you look at that?
Hey, everyone. Hey. Hey, guys. Hey, you.
Hey, you. Thank you for having me.
It's good to see you.
It's good to see you too.
Welcome to Tinkertown. And I'm actually saying that to the audience. I'll say it to you. I'll actually tell it to you in just a second. I'm going to say this one to the audience.
Totally.
Welcome to Tinkertown. This is the podcast where we tinker around and we look at your town. My name's Noah Marger. Just like last week, as always, it's me. Probably only going to be me, I would say. I think it's going to be me. Folks, we sort of have another fucking banger for you. We got my little friend here. My guest is a comedian whose comedy fashion show, Comedy Catwalk, is at Custom Land. Are we calling that Hollywood, West Hollywood? What are we saying?
You know, Hollywood, Larchmont.
We're saying Hollywood, Larchmont.
Yeah, it's on Melrose and Larchmont.
You heard it here first. It's on Melrose and Larchmont. We are getting granular today, sometimes on the pod. Sometimes you have to get granular.
This is about zooming in on the map, right? This is about the whole,
So zoom in on Melrose and Larchmont on April 17th.
Yeah.
Tickets in the description. Do we have anyone that we can announce who's on that lineup? Who's exciting to us?
Oh my God. You know what? I don't know.
I have no idea.
Literally. Okay. So this show, I'm going to be out of town. So my co-producer is kind of just running this one. And I'm like, you got it, girl.
Shout out to our friend Jenna Podell.
Shout out to Jenna Podell. So you'll see her and you'll see a lot of, I'm pretty sure they're really good people.
I would have to
just
imagine.
don't know who they are.
I would have to imagine. Well, Maddie won't be there. So go to the show.
Sorry.
Go hang out with Jenna. Please welcome my friend, Maddy Schmidt.
Thank you.
Yes. What's going on, girl?
Excited to be here.
Asking as you take a sip of water.
Let me take a drink right as you ask a question. That's how I like to do my podcast.
All good. What's going on, girl?
What's going on? Nothing much. I got a flat tire yesterday.
Okay, let's get into that real quick.
Okay.
What's going on?
Okay, actually, it was so fucking stupid because I was driving and I heard a weird noise and I rolled down I was like, something's in my tire.
Did it sound sort of like, hey, how's it going?
Yeah, it was kind of like, hey, something's wrong.
Something's going on over here.
And I don't want to bother you, and I know you're in the middle of driving, but just to flag.
And I know that you had an extra like $400 like burning a hole in your pocket, and I know you.
And
really
I was like,
do some other
where
stuff.
am I supposed to spend that? And
Yeah.
so I pull over and I look to see what's in my tire. You think it was like a nail or whatever?
I would have thought so.
It was fully, like the needle that inflates your tire, like the tire, like.
Like the yeah.
It was like someone else's tire pin needle.
Really?
In my tire.
And how ironic is something like that?
Literally. I was like, what?
F. Scott Fitzgerald is rolling over his grave, pissed that he didn't put that in The Great Gatsby.
For real.
Could you imagine, in my younger and more vulnerable days, that's how the book starts, I remember from high school, who remembers? In my younger and more vulnerable days, I ran over a fucking tire pin in the fucking road.
Literally, and I'll be the billboard.
Oh! Do you remember that guy's name?
No.
It's Dr. T.J. Eichelberg.
Totally.
And that's okay.
Yeah. And I'm sorry.
Okay, so you ran over a little stinky.
Yeah.
And you said, okay, I gotta go figure this out.
And I was like, well, okay, let me just drive home.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Of course, I hit every single red light it was possible to hit.
No.
At every red light, I would just hear...
Okay, that's number one sign of a flat tire, some could say.
And like at one point I was like I was at this red light and like two girls in the car next to me look over like,
whoa,
what's going on there? And I was like, Uh-oh.
They clocked your T.
They clocked my D.
How does that feel to get your T clocked?
Not great.
No, not in that situation. Sometimes you want your T clocked.
Sure.
Not
Sometimes it's like you need to check me, but right now it's like I'm going through a lot. I'm going through stuff.
going through a lot. I'm not going to be there for my comedy show. Everyone's pissed at me for that. I'm being canceled online.
Well, hey.
I'm like Chapel
pissed
Roan
at
of the LA comedy community. Everyone's
I
pissed at me.
hate kids.
Famously.
Yeah, famously.
And you sort of, they are checking you, but in this case, they're sort of brake checking you. Come on now.
Yeah, that was
Thank
good.
you.
That was good.
Thank
Well, they were
you.
checking me because they were like, oh, fuck, I hope that's not my car. And then they were like,
Yes.
oh, it's that car.
That girl.
Yeah.
And what are we rocking these days car-wise?
Oh, we're rocking a Toyota Camry.
Yes. I just recently, okay, you're not gonna believe this. Maybe you will, actually. I just test drove a Toyota Camry because famously I got in a car accident on February 19th.
Oh my God, yeah.
Who remembers?
I do remember.
The iconic photo where I said, hey guys, just got in a little car accident, and then my car was like completely totaled. And it was bad, but I did test drive a Camry to say, maybe I'll switch to Toyota.
Toyota is great.
They're great. I didn't go with it.
Okay.
Obviously I didn't go with I wouldn't do something like that.
Okay, well,
Okay.
well
But the guy at the Toyota, I think I'm allowed to say this, at the Toyota of Hollywood dealership, he said to me, he kept calling me a rock star. He said, you just have like a rock star vibe. And I'm like, you just have like a little bit of money that you want from me, I think, brother.
You have a pandering vibe,
Yes,
I think.
yes, it was brutal. And then he sat me down and he did that thing where he like didn't tell me that he was like gonna help me run a credit check on the car. But he was like, and so like, what's your social security number? Like, what's your address? And I went, well, I'm not giving you that today. But I will say it was a nice car. I just am kind of a Honda boy.
That's fair. That's totally fair.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I get it.
So car, what's the status?
A little beat up.
A little beat up.
A little beat up. My
Yeah.
kind of like my bumpers are all falling off. I did get scammed into paying a guy $300 in a Pavilion's parking lot to put my dragging bumper kind of back on.
What? Okay. Let's. Okay. So how does that go down? Be honest.
So I'm driving. I'm dragging my bumper behind
Yeah.
me. It's gonna catch fire at any moment.
And how long had it been doing that for?
Listen, if it was really a hazard, I would know because there would be
Yeah.
a fire, and then
Yeah.
at that point I would fix it.
Well, obviously when there's not a fire, obviously the car's okay to drive, even though it's kind of making like a.
Even though and it's like
Sound.
dragging. Yeah. So I pull into the parking lot, and this guy, just like super seedy little little rat man, comes up to me and he's like, "Hey, I actually work at Toyota. Like and I have these brackets in my car. You don't want to be driving around with that."
Wow.
And I was like, I mean, like, you're right. And I was like, okay, I guess if he has the brackets in his car. And so whatever, long story short, I pay, or like, he's like, okay, let me do my thing. I went and got I literally was picking up like feta for my salad. Like, this was not an urgent trip either.
That's important though, because
you.
if you don't have the feta for the salad,
Then it's not, what are you doing?
It's just lettuce and maybe a tomato and maybe a cucumber, and it's like that vegetables are yucky.
Vegetables are yucky.
So obviously yuck. So obviously you need feta for something.
obviously
like that.
you need feta.
So don't say this isn't an urgent trip.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for validating me. You can, if you also want to validate me for paying this guy $300. Well, so I came out, and he was like, all done. And I looked.
That's amazing you left him alone with the car. Like,
Well, I was like, I can't steal it.
where are the survival instincts, Queen?
They're
Where are they?
non-existent.
Yeah.
But it was like, okay, it was a crowded Pavilion's parking lot in the middle of the day. I'm like, what is the worst this man could do? Probably steal my catalytic converter.
Yeah, steal a lot. The thing that makes your car kind of like go, or the car itself,
Totally.
could have harmed you. It could have been awesome.
It could have been, but you know what? You know what? I have trust in people. I think that at the end of the day, people are ultimately good.
I would agree with you 100%.
And so I come out and I'm like, okay, he's had the brackets. It's like an internal thing. He's going to fix my bumper. I come out fully just like a nail in my like he just nailed my bumper to the car.
He just literally like took a nail gun basically.
Yep.
Oh my God, and $300 for that?
And he was like, so that'll be, well, he tried to be like, I can do the front too. Cause remember on all sides, the bumpers are falling off.
Okay.
Some sides more dire than the rest. But he's like, I can do the whole thing $700, and that's a better deal than you're going to get at Toyota. And I was like, well, how about $3 for what you just did? And I drive away and try to forget about this.
Yeah. And he was like, you know what? That sounds good.
He was like, fine.
So, actually, and we're queening out about that. And that's actually amazing, and we love that.
So listen, I don't have the best car savvy, if you will.
It's okay. That's okay. I'm thinking of like the scene in Silence of the Lambs where Buffalo Bill is like, "Hey, you need some help with that or whatever."
And I would be like, of course, Buffalo Bill, you look like you need so much help. Let me get some shit in your car. What else do you need help with?
And when he puts you in the hole, you're like, "Oh my God, girl, this hole unbelievable."
I'm like, I really love what you've done with the place.
Yeah, I
quick
love the
question.
skin all over.
When are you letting me out?
Yes. Okay, so your car's fucked, basically.
So basically, it's fucked.
Yeah. That's okay.
I just keep getting scammed. I really do be falling for scams.
Are you falling for another kind of scam other than doing comedy in Los Angeles?
Other than one of the biggest scams you can do.
Yes, and everyone's like, no, it's good.
It's good. You spend $5 every day at least.
Every day, and
you'll
that's
get better.
$400, $500 a year, and that's okay.
That's fine, and that's a write-off.
It's way more
Maybe?
than $500 a year.
Oh, I don't even want to think about that.
It's like over 1,000 probably.
Oh my God, don't.
All
say
good.
that.
We're chilling.
We're chilling. I got scammed again yesterday. Actually, for this necklace. Do you like my choker?
Yes. Okay. So when you were coming up into my apartment to record this podcast, very cool. I saw that and I thought, very cool. It's a button.
Yes.
It's giving Coraline.
Oh my God, I love that. And this is so my vibe. Like if you like, I'm a big upcycler. I love to just be kind of converting trash into like things I can wear.
Yes.
If you were to guess, how much do you think I spent on this?
I would have said, genuinely, I would have been like, oh, that couldn't have been more than like $10.
So, okay. So yesterday, I'm vending. I make clothes.
Yeah.
I'm vending at a flea market.
Yep.
And I go up to my fellow, like another vendor, and she has these cute little button chokers. I'm like, oh, so cute. I look at the tag, $12. I'm like, awesome. Love to support a fellow artist.
Yes, of course.
Love your cute little choker queen. Go off.
Yeah.
I Venmo her. I'm like, thank you so much. I'm about to walk away. And she goes, oh, wait, sorry. That was actually a 4. What I thought was a 1, was a 4.
No, she was fucking you. She is fucking you just in the middle of broad daylight right now.
And I'm like, so $42.
Bad.
And so I'm like, and what am I gonna? So she's like another vendor. I have a personal rule. I don't like to haggle with artists.
Sure.
Because like you put the value on your own work.
But she kind of
But again,
fucked you on that.
This is a button on a string.
Yes, with love. But it's also $42. So you bought it. You sent her the Venmo and it said 12. And then she went, hey, player, I got to be real with you. It's $42. That's stealing. I think that's stealing.
And guess, you'll never guess what I said.
You said, that's cool. I'll just send the Venmo right now. That's cool. No problem. Avoiding all confrontation about that.
You know what? It was
blind.
even slightly worse. I was
Yeah.
like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, queen. Let me give you the other 30
Yeah.
right now.
My bad that I couldn't read it, that it said 42 instead of 12. That's fucked.
Okay, Adam.
It's cute. It's cute.
Whatever. Sometimes I'll be walking through a flea market and I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm not going to. I have a thing where it's like, okay, you're walking through and you see something that you could make, and it's like, oh, I could do that. It's like not Jackson Pollock, but it's like the paintings, not Jackson Pollock.
Not Jackson Pollock.
The paintings in the museum that are like all black canvas, and you're like, that's so fucking stupid. I could do that.
Of course.
The thing is, are you going to?
And did you?
And did
No.
you? And are you going to? No. And so that's how I justify buying things at flea markets that I could
Yeah.
make. It's like,
Yeah.
well, someone else put the time into this. I have a bag full of buttons and a bag full of string.
Yeah. And you ain't afraid to use it.
And I ain't afraid to use it.
So I'm glad that you brought this up because I did want to ask you about making clothes.
Sure.
When did you start making clothes? What was the straw that broke the camel's back, so to speak? Because obviously we're buying clothes, women be shopping, that kind of vibe. But what was the thing that made you go like, well, I can do that. I can make my own clothes. When did that start? What was the inspo?
Yeah. Well, it was, you'll never guess, COVID hobby.
Okay. Some people were doing sourdough. Some people were getting into QAnon. You were doing all three and making
I was like,
clothes.
hey, look at that tablecloth. What if that was a jumpsuit?
Perfect.
And let me tell you, it was fucking sick ass jumpsuit.
I believe it 100%. And this is in LA that you're doing this, or
No,
where?
this was home in New Jersey, which
Okay.
Another part of my lore is that I actually loved COVID. Oh my God. COVID, like, yes, everything bad in the world, horrible, people dying.
And kind of the complete brain rot of society.
Brain rot breakdown of society.
Yeah.
I was like back with my parents in New Jersey in this little beautiful, we'll get into this obviously. I live in like a very pretty kind of part of New Jersey, a lot of good nature around. I was taking nature walks every day with my parents. I was foraging for mushrooms. I was drawing. I was painting.
You were queening out.
Was queening out. And guess
Every
what? All
day.
of this with zero FOMO because nothing else was happening.
Real. That's real as hell.
Like, I think my theory is that for introverts,
Yeah.
COVID, like, we want to get back to that. That was the best.
Would
That
you
was the best.
you would think of yourself as an introvert?
I think I'm an ambivert.
Okay, so this is crazy that you said ambivert because I was just with your namesake, Maddie Ogden, the other day, and we were having this conversation. What does that mean, ambivert? I have no fucking idea. Is that both?
It's like, so introvert, extrovert, it's like where you get your energy. Do you
Yes.
get your energy from being alone or
Yeah.
do you get your energy with people?
Yeah.
I think I have a little bit of both. Like,
Yes.
I think I lean introvert. Like,
Okay.
being with people tends to exhaust me more than
Sure.
energize. But like in short stints, great. Oh my God, love interacting, whatever. Like this, perfect.
This-
Podcast with a bestie.
Podcast with Bestie, that's
Perfect.
actually sort of like the most rechargeable thing you can think of for your
Totally.
Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then after that, I'm going to go home and I'm going to like sew some buttons onto something for like 5 hours and it's going to be awesome.
There is something so beautiful about doing, and I don't use this word pejoratively, but a menial task.
What the
Sorry.
fuck?
Sorry, that was
Did you just call
funny.
my art menial?
Yeah, well, I called the
No, it
task
is.
menial.
It
The
is.
art is beautiful, but the task menial, it's so nice to just put in some headphones.
Yes.
I'm doing some data entry. I'm doing some admin stuff. I'm queening out in that way.
It's like meditative
It is meditative, 100%.
Yeah.
But you were with parents,
with parents.
foraging for mushrooms.
I foraged a giant chicken of the woods mushroom that I cooked and ate. It was like 5 pounds.
They get that big?
Yeah. I'll show you a picture.
The way I'm loving that, and the way we'll actually put that in the video, and I'll have you send that to me later down the road.
I gotta search mushroom.
I gotta search mushroom.
Hang on one second. I gotta search mushroom real quick. Okay, here it is.
Holy shit. Wait, that's crazy.
I'm telling you, COVID, I mean, is it even worth?
I'll put
put
it
it
in
in.
post.
I was thriving. And so, okay.
Best like 2 years of your life,
Best
maybe.
2 years of my life.
Some could say.
I miss it every day.
There's some things I miss about it too, genuinely.
Right?
Yes.
What were you doing during
Well,
COVID?
I was in Beaverton, Oregon with my dad and sibling for part of it, and then my sibling said, I'm actually moving out, and I said, awesome, so it'll just be me and my dad. And it was mostly me. My dad had like this like day basement area,
Mm-hmm.
and so that like just kind of became my part of the house, basically.
Awesome.
So it was just, and the bedroom that I was sleeping in was down there, so
Mm-hmm.
I basically only ever had to come up to eat food. So I was just like
Perfect. Giving
cleaning out.
groundhog.
It was giving groundhog, 100%. And I would just sort of like come up to the area of the kitchen.
To the
and
surface.
To the surface and for air and for food. And I would make the same sandwich every single day. And every day my dad would go, oh, looks good. And I would go, thank you. And then I would go back down
Back
for
to my
8 hours at a
hole.
time.
You're
So
from Beaverton?
Beaverton.
Have you seen Hoppers?
No. Is it called?
It takes place in Beaverton and it's about groundhogs, which is kind of what my
Is that
favorite
true?
part. It's so good. It's a new Pixar movie. You'd love it. It's really cute.
Okay, I'm going to have to see that.
But continue.
Well, that was pretty much it. I was pretty much just queening
You
out.
were just thriving.
I was queening out. I was playing a lot of video games, which
Yeah.
was sort of like I think everyone, not everyone, I think a lot of people sort of just like were rehashing COVID, which is awesome. But like it's like I think a lot of people just like went back to the stuff they did when they were kids, which is actually
Totally.
kind of beautiful in a lot of ways.
Totally.
And I was gaming more than I had gamed in years. That's when I like started doing podcast stuff. Was at
Nice.
that time because
Yeah.
I like started a podcast with my friend right before COVID, and so we ended up doing it virtually, and I started doing my own pod. So in a lot of ways, it was a very like formative time.
Yeah.
And obviously, like a lot of people were like having the worst time of their entire life, and so it was this kind of like weird yin and yang of like, okay, you're at McDonald's and you are getting coughed on and you are going to contract the disease that will kill you because of no vaccine yet. But we were queening out and having a great time.
But yeah.
And it was
sorry.
kind of awesome.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for those people. Sorry to this man, as my friend Kiki Palmer used to say.
Yeah, exactly.
But do this with me real quick. Do one of these.
Oh.
Oh, and that's all good. And actually, that's perfect. Thank you, Tink. We were having a great time. So it started as a COVID hobby.
So it is a COVID hobby. My mom sewed a little growing up because I grew up doing musical theater, so she would
Yeah.
kind of like like fix my costumes and alter stuff and whatever. So she taught me how to use the sewing machine. And then during COVID, I just kind of like popped off making a bunch of stuff. And I got really into upcycling because I've always loved thrifting.
Yes.
But I love like thrifting in the linen section and seeing a cool piece of fabric and being like, this would be such a cute top.
Yes.
And like sewing is deceptively easy. Like
really,
it's so easy.
It looks so
It's a
hard.
machine. You literally are just going like that. You're feeding it in. Like it's like nothing. And so it's once you know how to do the basics, it's so empowering. Like you can make anything.
That's amazing.
And it's so much fun.
Maybe we're transitioning into a sewing podcast. Oops. Throwing out the whole premise of the show. We're doing sewing.
But
and so you've been doing that for, I guess this will be years like 6 or whatever of doing that?
Yeah, I guess so. And like upcycling specifically is like, it's like, because I haven't shopped at like a fast fashion place in like a really long time.
Love that.
Because you don't need to. There are enough clothes on this earth to clothe the next 6 generations.
That's insane.
What?
That's crazy.
So like,
I can't even imagine 6 generations.
I know. I mean, and will there be 6 generations?
That is the big ass question of the day.
I don't know.
Hopefully. Okay, that's sort of beautiful to me, and I love that.
So, thank you.
That's actually a perfect transition because actually the whole point of this show is we sort of go and we sort of look at your town and we sort of say, okay, where are you from? And we sort of look around and have fun.
Perfect.
And you are from South Brunswick Township in New Jersey.
Go
New Jersey.
Vikings.
Go Vikings. Come on now, player. Go Vikings. We love that. Did you guys have a rival?
I don't even know. So I'm assuming maybe the sports teams did. Did we, the musical theater department, have a rival?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Just kind of like the inner, like, am I gay? Am I straight?
Totally.
Like the inner conflict
It was man versus self. was the rivalry.
Yeah, I love that. Hey, some people in this room maybe are still fighting that battle, and we don't need to. It's all good. No, I'm obviously doing really good with that. Okay, what? Okay, can I hit my Jerry Seinfeld impression real quick?
Yeah.
What's the deal with townships? Are they a town? Are they a ship? Can somebody fuck my ass? What is a township?
You know
What's
what?
going on with that?
I'm so glad you brought this up. Actually, I don't have the answer, by the way.
Okay, but let's still. I know you don't have the answer. Let's queen out about it anyway.
Because I was thinking about this and I was thinking about my town and I was like, well, my town is kind of like maybe a strip mall and like the high school is there and there's the highway and like, what is it? And then I was thinking like, okay, there are a few smaller neighboring towns that felt more towny. Like they had like a brand identity.
Yes.
Like Kendall Park was a nearby town that like a bunch of my friends lived in and that Kendall Park fed into. We went to different middle schools, but then we all went to the same high school. And it was very classically suburban, but like everyone kind of knew each other. They had their like town, local, small, like restaurants.
Yes.
And I feel like my town was kind of just like, we went to the other towns to have a good time.
Yes. So yours was you were sort of the bedroom community to the other small towns.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of beautiful though.
And totally, I don't know what that means, but maybe for the viewers.
Obviously I know what you mean. You know what it means, but like maybe if the viewers didn't know.
Maybe if viewers didn't know what a bedroom town is.
Bedroom community is like the idea. It's actually like what a lot of people in parts of New Jersey and Connecticut do where they live in those towns and then work. Like the whole town is dedicated to like, okay, this is like very suburban or whatever, but we know that everyone's going into New York City.
Totally. So, that is the vibe.
So South Brunswick. Okay. But so a township ultimately is just a collection of smaller places. I think.
Sure.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
But I always get pissed off because truthfully, one of the main reasons I started this show was because I do love going on Google Maps and seeing what's going on. And zooming in and seeing what's going on. And in places like New Jersey, and I know Michigan does it too, it's township. And that drives me fucking crazy because that doesn't make any sense at all to me. Call it what it is.
What is it even?
No one knows. I just think it's a collection of like smaller little places.
Yeah.
Because like I looked on like Wikipedia and it was like, Monmouth is like 5,000 people or like less than that or whatever. And like this other part, like Dayton is like this amount, like it's like really small.
Yeah.
So
it's all,
like,
totally. That's exactly what it is.
Instead of being like 10 towns of like less than 5,000, we're going to call the whole thing the South. And I just hit the mic, which was so awesome for me. Thank you. And instead of calling all those little places their own individual places, we're all going to incorporate as the South Brunswick Township.
You know what? I think now in you saying that, whenever I look back at like my town growing, I was like, I never really felt a sense of like having a town or like a community. Maybe that's just me. Like,
I
we had a community.
I didn't feel community in my town. I didn't feel welcome.
I did, but it wasn't like, oh, like I think of like the Gilmore Girls town, right? Where there's like this, everyone
Starry
knows
Hollow?
each other, Starry Hollow.
Yeah.
And you go to the coffee shop and it's like, hey, Bill. Oh, are you the usual?
Hey, bitch. They're saying hey, bitch to each other.
They're
Hey,
like,
bitch,
"Hey,
looking good,
bitch."
slut. Something like that.
Exactly.
I loved when they did that on Gilmore Girls.
Totally. They were always like, you whore,
You whore.
where's get coffee?
They were always doing some shit like
They were
that on
always doing
Gilmore
shit.
Girls.
So, yeah. But, I mean, the people in my town were cool.
Obviously, the people in your
Obviously,
town
people
cool.
were cool. But
Obviously, you were from there. Your parents are from there. We're getting into some other famous people, notable people who are from the town other than you and your parents, obviously.
oh, are there any?
We'll get into that here in just a second, but there are. There's a couple. There's a
Okay.
couple.
Okay.
But that's actually something I wanted to ask you about. Okay, before I say that, I always write down, before I do any research,
Mm-hmm.
I always write down, what did I know about this place before?
Okay.
Nothing.
Totally.
Not a single fucking thing
Totally. And
about
yeah.
this place. And that's okay.
okay.
And that's actually, we're going to learn some cool shit today. I asked last week Colin this question, and he sort of freaked out and couldn't answer me. Sort of spazzed. I don't even know are we allowed to say spaz anymore?
I think that's only a problem in like Britain,
Oh, good thing we're not taking the podcast over there yet.
not over the pond quite yet.
Watch out for that in 2027, probably. But I asked him what he would say the cultural identity of his area is from,
Oh.
and he couldn't. He lost his mind. He couldn't do it. But I want to ask you the same question and see if maybe this is just a bad question to be asking people. But what would you say? And you're shaking your head. Yes, it is a bad question.
No,
but
no,
ask
no,
it
no,
anyway.
no. I think it's a good question.
What would you say the cultural identity is of where you're from, whether it's South Brunswick itself or Central Jersey,
And why'd you put that in quotes?
well, because there's a big debate online about what if
Sorry.
Central Jersey exists or not.
I'm sorry, just because I am from the mythical land of Central Jersey.
Yes.
Okay, we have, and everyone's like, oh, where's like Bigfoot? Where are the unicorns?
Where's the Jersey Devil?
Central Jersey?
Have you seen the Jersey Devil, by the way?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I dated him.
She's beautiful.
Yes. Should have waited for your riff.
That's so good.
She's beautiful, and we dated briefly, the Jersey Devil and I.
And was that a beautiful sort of like, oh, I love her so much, or was it sort of like tumultuous or somewhere in between?
It was a pretty, I would say, really fucking toxic. She is the devil. But cultural identity.
Yeah, what's
That's
the
a good
cultural
question.
identity of your area?
So, interestingly, my area had a really big, thriving Indian community.
Yes. I saw
Like
this,
East
and you told
Asian.
me in the little pre-interview that this is a big, and literally, I looked this up. The highest concentration of Indian people in a county in the whole United States is Middlesex County.
Hell yeah.
Crazy.
So, like, not to claim it, but like our cultural identity was like East Asian, and it was like the most fun to grow up surrounded by that community.
That's amazing.
And I felt like I was a part of it. It was like, I mean, there was like,
I felt like sort of like I was in
I feel like sort of I can say some stuff because
I can sort of speak for the whole community.
And if I could speak for the country of India, no.
How they doing, by the way? How they doing?
How they doing?
these
They're
days?
doing great. I went there last year.
Did you really?
Which felt like the full circle moment. Like growing up, I was like, oh my God, I gotta go to India. All my friends are like, their families are from India. So
You said you went to India and you went, wait a minute. Is this just South Brunswick Township?
literally,
New Jersey?
literally. Kids in my town used to joke that like in India, they have billboards that are like, move to South Brunswick.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And they do, and they did.
And they do, and they did. But it was awesome. They had so the Asian Cultural Club at my high school put on this big annual show called Temptation. It was an amazing cultural festival of like, they had like a fashion show of like saris
Wow.
and like now I'm forgetting the name obviously. But
The traditional wares.
Traditional wares.
Yes.
Beautiful. They had Bhangra, which is like a really cool, like upbeat Indian dance with a lot of like jumping around and
Wow.
like it's so hard and impressive. And like they had songs. They did like fusion of like Bollywood and like American pop songs. And it was
That's
just like
amazing.
it was like a 3 to 4 hour long show. It was awesome.
That's so fun. And that was like every year, was that?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Every year at the high school. And then aside from that, the community had events. Like there was Garba, I remember, which I don't remember which holiday that was for. Maybe Diwali. But it was like a big dance festival. And we'd all like dance in a circle. And there were sticks. And you would learn the stick dance and tap your sticks with other people.
That's
and, like,
so fun.
You would like borrow your friend's outfit. Because like obviously like your friends had all the traditional outfits. And it was fine.
and it was fine. And this is going to excuse all the other times you've worn these outfits outside of these. You say, no. My friend gave me this when I was 16, and I'm allowed to do this.
I'm allowed to wear it. And those outfits are beautiful, by the way.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh God, I was born in the wrong country.
I was born in the wrong generation. I should have been 80 years old, and I was born in the wrong country. I should have been born in India. That's so awesome.
Love it. Yeah.
That's like crazy. It's always kind of nuts to me because, like, famously, like Minneapolis, a lot of Somali people congregated there.
Mm-hmm.
There's a place out in Michigan. I think it's either Dearborn or Livonia, where it's just huge Muslim population is there. It's like one of the largest concentrations of Muslim people outside of like the Middle East, it's crazy. So it's always just crazy to me how certain groups choose certain places to congregate because, listen, obviously I love South Brunswick Township.
Obviously. I mean, listen, why wouldn't you choose to go there?
Why wouldn't you just go there? But it does kind of seem a little random.
It does seem random. And I think, I wonder if it's like a chicken and egg situation. Because I think our town, it's like a pretty good school system.
Yeah.
Probably that was like the main draw.
Yes.
Like there's, high emphasis on like getting a great education,
Yes.
like being like a well-rounded student or whatever. Obviously, like those are like big cultural values.
Yes. Queening out, obviously, big cultural value.
Obviously, big cultural value. And I think it's like beautiful, just like a beautiful natural area.
Yeah. So it's like, why wouldn't you want to move there?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to have this conversation with you right now. Well, actually, I want to tell you something.
Okay.
So one of my freshman year roommates, and you're going to love this, and I'm actually going to reveal this. I don't know if I should reveal this, but I'm going to. Spicy, exciting. Ooh. One of my freshman year roommates at college was... Have you ever seen Night at the Museum?
Yes.
The little boy
Teddy
from Night
Roosevelt.
at the Museum? Oh. No. And do this with me real quick. And do this. Tink. The little boy from Night at the Museum, that was one of my freshman year roommates.
That's crazy. I can't like put a face to the little boy right now, but obviously...
His name is Jake Cherry.
Cool.
He's one of my freshman year roommates. And I just realized one of your earrings is a key.
Yeah.
That's sending me to heaven. Thank you. Key to my heart. But I was like, when you like get your roommate assignment or whatever, and like, hey dude, like what's up and whatever. And I like looked him up and I was like, didn't happen to see that he was like a movie star when he was a kid or whatever. But then like first day of class or first day of like move in day or whatever, was like, you're roommates with the kid from Night at the Museum. And I was like, that's so fucking crazy.
Where did you go?
I went to Chapman.
Okay, yeah.
With all the little friends.
Totally.
With all those little friends. And the other kid who I was roommates with, you're going to love this, was a huge piece of shit. You're going to love this even more. His father... Teddy Roosevelt from Night at the Museum. Very cool. I wish. Would have been way cooler. Owns all the Keys car dealerships in LA. Random.
Wow,
and this
but
guy,
rich probably.
Crazy rich from Calabasas. Huge piece of shit.
Wow.
The only thing we ever did as a room was watch the
Night
whatever.
At the Museum.
We watched Night at the Museum all together. I said, that's your dad. That's Teddy Roosevelt right there. That's actually, and that's your dad. And that's your fake dad. It's your screen dad, Teddy Roosevelt, and then your real dad, Ben Stiller.
Totally.
Obviously.
The dream, by the way.
The dream. Would love. And that's actually a side podcast. Who's your dream daddy?
Dream daddy.
First episode. Who's your dream daddy? Ben
Stiller, Teddy Roosevelt.
Thank you.
Listen.
The only thing we ever did together as a room was watch the season premiere of Rick and Morty.
Nice.
Everything else, very far away from each other.
Not even the rest of the season, just the season premiere. Okay.
Yeah, just the premiere.
I mean, that's cute.
We did not get along, I would say, as a room. But he is from Old Bridge. And that's where this all connects.
I was gonna say,
yes. Each
little reveal, I'm like, okay, and is this where New Jersey comes? And is this
But
this why I'm supposed to care about the story?
Is this where I'm supposed to give a shit about what you're saying? Unless it has something to do with my little life. Fuck off.
Not adding up. Old Bridge.
He's from Old Bridge, which is near where you're from.
Yeah.
But like, every time I would ask him, like, where are you from? He would say, I'm from Jersey. And I would say, where? And he wouldn't answer.
Because it's like, I know, it's such a thing where it's like, it's not worth it. You're not going to know. But it's like, just tell me.
Just say so I can put my little mind at rest.
Yeah.
It was pissing me off. And then like eventually he's like, I'm from Old Bridge. And I was like, yeah, I have no idea where that is. And he was like,
and he's like,
thank you. He was pissed. He said, I'm going to go to Night at the Museum too, bitch. I said, sounds good. But there is, okay, so I went to the Central Jersey Reddit.
Oh.
As well as just the New Jersey Reddit in general.
Okay.
And I want to read some stuff to you. These are some posts from specifically the Central. Well, actually, we'll do those after. We'll do this first.
Okay.
In the New Jersey Reddit, there was a top post, or not a top post, but when you search Central Jersey in the Jersey Reddit, there's the debate about, is Central Jersey real? Basically, that's the debate, because I guess that's important to people online for some reason.
Yeah.
Here's some very interesting things that I found on the Reddit. So the post from the Reddit says, does Central Jersey exist? For those who say Central Jersey is fake, why? Those who say it does exist, why? I'm genuinely curious. If it's fake, where's the north-south boundary? If it's real, who lives in which part? You get the idea. Have at it.
Oh, when you say have at it on Reddit, wow.
You're opening up the
You're
floodgates.
a can of worms.
So this person says, reposting my top comment in r/New Jersey. North Jersey, Giants fans, and you call it Taylor ham. South Jersey, Eagles fans, and you call it pork roll. Central Jersey, Giants fans, and you call it pork roll. That's how it works, people.
Okay, my comment on the Taylor ham pork roll debate is
Yes.
I'm fucking Jewish.
Okay. Yes, you're fucking Jewish.
I
Leave her
don't
alone.
call it anything. What even is that? The first time I heard of those things was in the Central Jersey, whatever. It feels like, you know what? I think to say there's no Central, it feels like erasure.
Yes, it's by erasure.
It's by erasure. It's Central Jersey erasure. It's like all like Jewish and Muslim erasure because we don't have the ham. We're not talking about the fucking ham.
And that's why you all went to the center.
Yes,
so you didn't have to
exactly.
talk about
we
it.
didn't have to go to we're Switzerland.
You're Switzerland, for God's sakes. Comment. There's a reply to that reply. And it says, get the fuck out, weirdo. Jets fans, and you call it bacon. And then the guy replies to that and says, holy shit, this makes too much sense.
That feels like just rage bait. That doesn't even feel, it's not bacon though, right?
I don't know. I think, to be honest with you, I think Taylor ham is just like the big, like, carving
Slabs.
of ham.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was like Spam, like canned.
I don't know. I think Spam is its own thing. I think the Taylor ham pork roll, I think it's like carved ham vibes. But I don't know. No idea. But that's kind of what people are talking about in there. There's also this guy who says, if you can pick up both New York City and Philadelphia radio stations without static in your car, you are in Central Jersey. And the guy replies to this and just goes, I love that.
I love that.
I love the idea of being able to pick up both the radio stations.
Wow.
Were you getting New York news or Philly news mostly on the radio?
I think New York.
Yeah, that would make sense. You're closer.
Well, but then that would make it seem like I'm North Jersey, but I'm definitely Central. You know what? I don't think I ever tried to get Philly station. So maybe if I made an effort.
Maybe if you made it, maybe if for once in your life you made an effort to get the Philly station, you get the Philly station.
Yeah. You know Car Talk?
Vaguely. What is that? Is that just
Was
like
that Philly or was that was like a radio show?
I think that was like a nationally syndicated show.
Okay, yeah. Never mind.
Sorry.
Never mind. Okay.
And then this guy says, I like to say it doesn't exist to annoy my friends who live in the area. Guy replies to that and just goes, quality meme. I love that. I love a guy replying going, that's such a quality
millennial. So
quality meme.
quality meme.
This guy NS Jersey, that's the name of the user, from Lambertville.
Okay. Love
Says-
Lambertville.
What's going on in Lambertville?
Oh, Lambertville's awesome.
We love it.
Really historic, beautiful little like almost like cottages. Lambertville has a bridge that goes into New Hope, which is in Pennsylvania.
And which is, and say it with me, a gay paradise.
Gay paradise.
We love that.
And tons of antiquing. Oh, cute.
We're obsessed. Bucks County. Shout out to Bucks County.
Yeah.
NS Jersey from Lambertville says, there's an easy way to answer this. Is North and South Jersey were having a civil war? Excuse me. If North and South Jersey were having a civil war, which side do you choose? And both have caused enough trouble to violate your central neutrality. This reply is so incredible. This person replies, when I first learned about World War II in 6th grade, my teacher had us represent countries and play out our own version of the war. I put my hand in the hat and picked France. Naturally. And just like the real war, I ended up joining the Allies. They paid me good money. I refuse to choose a side. I will not become France.
Okay.
I love that guy. I'm obsessed with that guy.
That is Central New Jersey energy all the way. Leaning ally, but at the end of the day, we're doing our own thing.
You're doing your own thing. I'm excited to sort of do my own thing. I'm excited to sort of go to Temptation.
Yes.
That does kind of feel like The Simpsons like made up the name for that because it's like respectful but like kind of cheeky at the same time. So it's like that feels like it wouldn't actually have been called Temptation.
Totally.
But that's awesome.
I wonder if it still is. It probably is.
And then this person, finally, Iron Siegel says, with just a little sense, New Jersey has 5 regions. North near New York, more urban. North away from New York, more rural and suburban. South near Philadelphia, more urban. South away from Philadelphia, more suburban and rural. Central, suburban. Finally, someone with some sense.
Finally, someone with some freaking sense.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm talking about.
So that's the great debate.
That's a great debate. And also, it's like, yeah, who cares, I guess? But I care.
That, truthfully, yes. Who cares is the real shit.
Yeah. I feel like, I mean, Central, I think it just feels so removed from either. Like, yeah, we're close enough to the city, but like, I don't feel like a tie to the city. I don't feel like a tie to Philly. I feel like
you feel tied to your
Jersey.
home state, your Jersey.
Yeah.
You're a Jersey girl through
Jersey
and through.
girl.
From the r/Central Jersey,
Okay.
this is kind of beautiful. This user posts this. Pride Center, New Jersey, I inadvertently gave you the wrong email. Hi there. We met recently at the Pride Center of New Jersey in Highland Park. We had a great conversation, and you mentioned that you grew up in Cayuga Lake, but moved back to New Jersey about 3 years ago. I realized shortly after we parted ways that I accidentally gave you the wrong email address. I was really looking forward to staying in touch, and I'd love a, quote, do-over on that contact info. If you see this, please reach out. Hope to hear from you soon.
How many other places do you think they posted? Like
Every
Craigslist,
Reddit.
Misconnections,
Yes.
Facebook.
Every place that's like a viable option, they post them because they are hornier than God.
Wow.
They're the horniest person I've ever seen in my life posting that on the Central
For
Jersey
real?
Reddit. And then this person posts on the like a reply, hey, try posting on the regular New Jersey subreddit and the New Brunswick subreddit.
Oh, and we're getting closer.
And we're getting closer, and they're trying to basically wingman this guy into getting pussy.
Perfect.
Or
Well, they met at the Pride Center.
could be dick, could be pussy, could be a
dick.
little both.
Hey, listen. Was
Okay, yes. The way I'm loving your thinking around that. This person posts, weed delivery service in Central Jersey. Hey, where does everyone get their weed products?
Hey.
Just curious what's popular in Central Jersey. This person
I'm
replies,
curious to know the answer to that because mine was a dude in like a beat up, honestly, Camry, same as mine.
with a nail gun saying, hey, I
Yeah.
can fix your bumper if you need to. I work at Toyota. This is a way
Exactly.
better deal.
Yep.
When he said that, did he have like hair sticking out like far and like one tooth and like glasses hanging off the side of his face, by the way?
Actually, yeah, you know him.
Yeah, I do. It's me. This guy says, I'd say ripitshop.com. The only one I use. But OMG, I just peeped your username. And then I don't remember. What was the username? Oh, ripitshop1. That was the person's username. And they were saying, you should go to Ripit Shop. And then Zazimi says, sheesh, they got the new dab bars and cold fires. Do they deliver? Ripit Shop1, yep, we deliver all over Central and North Jersey. And you get a free queue with your first order. So there's some
Wow.
networking going on in the Reddit.
So that was kind of like guerrilla marketing. They're
Yes.
like, hey, does anyone know or not? And then they were just going to be like, hey, actually us. Actually, we do that.
Kind of sneaky style.
Yeah.
That feels very Jersey to
And
me.
very Jersey, Central Jersey, sneaky.
Sneaky vibes.
Sneaky vibes.
What is the relationship like with people in New York City? What is the relationship between New York City and where you're from? Is there anything going on? Because you always hear about like Jersey being like kind of the little brother, kind of like the little like picked on little friend of New York City.
Yeah.
Did you feel that? Or I feel like maybe that's if you're closer to the new city, but like what is the relationship like to people from New York City?
Yeah, I mean, definitely people like people from the city think of New Jersey because they're not venturing into Central Jersey. That's too far. They're
way too
going
far.
on the highway on the border, which is like industrial, like garbage, like smelly,
Stinky, disgusting.
stinky,
the worst thing you've
disgusting.
ever
Like
smelled in
the
your life.
drive from like Newark Airport to like, you know, my hometown. Like I took my boyfriend home to visit.
Okay,
And
let's get into this.
He saw all the license plates. He's like, Garden State. That's so weird. I haven't seen a single fucking garden. But it's like, okay, because you've basically just seen the drive from the airport.
Yeah.
And that's what the
obviously.
New Yorkers are seeing. And like, is it my fault for not taking my boyfriend to a garden while he was in Jersey?
Yeah.
Sure.
Of course.
Sure.
That's what he wanted.
Yeah.
He was basically doing a fucking cry for help when he said that to
I
you.
know. He's like gasping for air. Like,
I need to go see a garden.
I need a garden right now.
And you're like, haha, we'll be there soon.
Haha, enjoy the highway, babe.
Ha, shut up. Basically, love telling your boyfriend to shut up, by the way. That's awesome. If he ever hears this, I've never met him in real life, but if I did, I'd tell him to shut up.
Have you not?
I don't think I have, actually. I've heard of him. I've never met him.
Okay.
We'll
We
make
got to
it
rectify
happen.
that.
We'll make it happen. Something I do want to tell you.
Oh.
Some of the top employers in South Brunswick, this kind of freaked me the fuck out.
Oh, God.
The Dow Jones Industrial
Oh, yeah.
and L'Oreal.
And that is so interesting because my best friend from home works for L'Oreal.
That makes sense because guess what? They're one of the top employers in your town, for God's sakes.
What the frick?
Isn't that cool?
That's so random.
But isn't that kind of, it's very like, okay, the guys who report on the stock market, the guys who are sort of saying Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump, we love your tariff, we love your tariff. The stock market's doing super good actually right now, even though it's probably not doing very well. And then also the hair people.
The hair, but no tears.
No tears.
No tears shampoo.
Which I can say, out of experience, come on, there's a little tears. When
There's
it gets in your
always
eye.
tears.
And I do got to tell you something interesting, which is that you're near Rutgers University.
Yes.
And Rutgers is actually very important in the Marger family
Oh, yeah?
because that's where Yaya went to college.
Yaya?
Yaya, that's my
Who's
grandma.
Yaya?
That's my grandma.
Aw, that's so nice.
And that is
Oh, your grandma went to college? Progressive?
very progressive. Love that. She was famous. She loves to say that. I think she said she was listed at Barnard. I think.
Okay.
Which I think was the women's college at Columbia at the time.
Okay, yeah.
And she
yeah.
loves to be like, I was waitlisted at Barnard. And I said, well, you went to Rutgers.
You know, I think my grandma also went to Rutgers and she had a professor. She like graduated. She like asked a professor for feedback and he was like, yeah, you're doing fine. But like, why don't you just kind of get pregnant
Whoa.
and settle down?
Did she?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she took his advice. And shout out to grandma for that.
Oops.
Oops. She kind of actually queened out on that one. But that is kind of, New Jersey is kind of famous in our family because my grandfather from Newark.
Oh my God. So was mine, I think. Or Irvington, which is like near.
Which is right there.
Right there.
It's basically fucking
Oh my
Newark.
God, our grandfathers might have known each other.
They probably did. And that's where they met. And that's where they met because Yaya was living in New Brunswick.
Is
to go to
Yaya
Rutgers.
Greek?
Yaya is a Greek word, but she is not Greek. She just chose that as kind of the grandma
She just
name.
kind of culturally appropriated
Yes.
Greek grandma culture.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's kind of that's her queen out moment.
Hell yeah.
That's the big queen out moment in her life.
Raise your yeah.
Whoa.
Thank you.
That's so nice. Thank you. And you're near Princeton as well.
Yeah.
So okay. So Central Jersey, the battleground between North and South.
And funny you say battleground. Also, big Revolutionary War battleground, literally.
Literally?
Yeah, like George Washington was like all over the place.
Yeah, crossing the Delaware
Yeah.
near Trenton, famously. I took the Amtrak last year from DC to New York, and you stopped through Trenton, and I saw two very interesting things. One was a billboard that said, the weed your kids are smoking is 300% stronger than the weed that you were smoking. And I said to
Go
myself,
off.
hey, if you're worried about that, you actually need to smoke some of this new weed and chill the fuck out.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut up.
This is just, I'm like, where can I get that weed?
That's
Is it-
real.
Is that a dispensary advertisement? Like what?
It was like a you don't want this. It was like the Dewey Cox like you want none of this kind of moment, but they were like saying it in a way that was like,
like,
I
I
gotta
want
smoke
it.
that. And then there's also I don't know if you remember if it's on the bridge or near the bridge, but in Trenton there's a slogan.
Oh, Trenton makes the world takes.
That's crazy.
Which, like, since when?
And who's taking? We
And
want
what
nothing
was
from
it?
there. What? It's kind of grody over there.
Totally.
We're
What?
not taking
Trenton
shit.
makes like systemic inequalities and like total poverty in the world. I guess that is true.
And we're taking that.
And we're like, you know what? We love what you're doing over there.
Let's take some of that.
Let's take some of that and spread it around.
But you're also near Princeton, so not only are you in the battle between North and South, and literally a battle where Georgia watching across the Delaware.
Yeah, for sure.
But you're also in this ground between Rutgers, which is the working class college, and Princeton, which is the Ivy League smart guy university. You're in the middle of it all.
Yeah, it's true.
That's awesome.
And most of the kids I went to high school with went to Rutgers, obviously. That was like the big,
Obviously.
everyone goes to Rutgers.
Everyone's
Like,
going to Rutgers.
2 people got into Princeton and everyone was like, ugh.
And everyone was jealous of them. And they said, please take me with you. And they said, can't take you with you. Actually, can't fit you in my suitcase, but I love you and kiss.
Exactly.
were you-
But we still were like in Princeton all the time. Like,
And we will there's a couple of places, there's actually one place in particular I really am excited to talk to you about in Princeton
Ooh, okay.
that maybe you kind of clued me into.
oh, okay.
Can I tell you about some of the notable people
Yes.
from South Brunswick?
Please.
So in my opinion, the most famous guy from South Brunswick. None other.
Teddy Roosevelt.
Teddy Roosevelt, Jake Cherry.
What? That's so crazy.
Isn't that so interesting?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I read that and I went, holy fucking
Holy
shit.
shit. Put some respect on South Brunswick's name.
For once.
For once.
Donald Fagen from Steely Dan.
Okay.
Are you familiar?
No.
No.
But
No,
cool.
You are not, and I didn't even know if you would be. But I will say, and I'm not just saying this, and it's gonna sound bad, and it's a little bad. Steely Dan, kind of a guy thing.
fair.
Kind of a guy thing.
I'm curious to get into it because I know John Mulaney doesn't John Mulaney have a whole bit about loving Steely Dan?
I'm gonna take your word for it. I have no idea because I'm gonna be real. All respect.
Doesn't watch comedy. Hates it.
Yeah, I hate comedy a lot. That's real. But yeah, he's one of the half. It's like him and one other guy. It's Donald Fagen and what the hell is something Becker? I think it's maybe Donald Becker. I think they're both named Donald. I could be wrong on
Donald Supremacy, Central New Jersey.
that. Shout out.
Go off.
Rather have those Donalds than the Cheeto in chief who's in the White House right now. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
I hope he listens to this. I'd love to have him on the pod. Love to have you on the show so much. And it's like they're like a very like well-known 70s like jazz rock group.
Okay.
But I haven't yet to meet a woman who loves them with the same fervor as the guys that I know who love them.
I feel like, you know what the problem is, that I just never dated a Steely Dan guy.
That's real. What kind of guy are you dating right now music-wise?
Ooh, very like alt rock, 90s alt rock, Alice in Chains.
Love that.
Like, yeah.
Love that. Yeah. Me and him? Okay, we at least have one fucking
Okay, I
thing
got
in
one thing in
common.
common. But yeah, I dated in high school a 21 Pilots guy
Okay. Shout out.
who was like, if you break up with me, I'm going to kill myself, obviously. And then he's at the 21 Pilots concert like, you saved me.
Your music saved me
Yeah.
from my evil girlfriend.
Exactly.
I will be, okay. Check this out. And just check this out real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I first heard of 21 Pilots say it with me, in 2012.
Totally.
Love that.
They were peaking.
I would say they hadn't peaked yet.
Oh.
Because I remember hearing a song that in retrospect I probably would hate if I heard. But at the time I was like, this kind of fucking goes so fucking hard. It's kind of freaking my little
bangers.
my tink off, basically. Basically freaks my tink off when I hear this. And I listened to it a lot and I was like, have you guys heard of this band? And everyone's like, no. And then like 4 years later, she's a tear in my heart. I'm on fire. And I was like, okay, so
what was the song that you heard?
It was called Holding On to You.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know that one?
Yes.
Yeah, that was the one I heard. And I was like, they were just like doing very white guy style rapping. And I was like, yeah. Yeah, basically like that. I love that. I love that. I don't know if they did that in the song, but to me they did.
It's almost like, yeah. Anyway.
Kind of like one of your beautiful festivals that you would go to. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that.
More like Jamaican, like almost like
steel drum style.
Yeah.
Like, bra-bra-bra-bra.
Totally.
Okay, thank you.
Totally.
Mohamed Sanu, who was an NFL wide receiver.
I think I did know about that.
He famously was on the
Went to my
Atlanta
high school.
Falcons and the San Francisco 49ers, and he did go to, South Brunswick.
SBHS.
Yep.
Represent Go Vikings.
And from what I can tell, pretty cool guy.
Okay.
From what I can tell.
Yeah, I believe you.
You a fan of the NFL at all? No. And your boyfriend's not making you watch it? No. And honestly, there's no way that he could.
Oh, and would I be dating him if he was making me watch the NFL? What even is that?
What the hell?
the
No
hell?
fun league. The way
The
way that things are going, it's the no fun league. Say
Yeah,
that.
fuck that.
Say that.
But you know what was big in my high school was a marching band and color guard. So if you weren't into the football of it, you could be into the twirly dancey kind of and that thing.
And what is color guard?
Color guard is like twirling the flags. That was
it.
like a huge thing at my high school. They competed in like national like competitions
Whoa.
and whatever. It was someone tried to get me to join at one point, but I'm like so uncoordinated. I was like, I don't know, what do you mean?
So they're just like twirling shit?
They're twirling shit. They're twirling the rifles. They're throwing the rifles up in the air.
They're throwing guns?
Well,
What the hell? They're
throwing
throwing
guns.
guns?
That was before kind of like school shootings were getting bad. And everyone's
Before
like,
they
"Oh,
got big.
Give them guns so we can twirl them for the football game.
I guess I would rather have people twirling the gun than maybe like shooting them in the air or whatever.
Exactly.
Kind of scary to me still.
Kind of scary, but it was like flags. Yeah, it was a whole thing. They wore these little like bodysuit, like leotard. They had a whole they had themes. They did it to like a song. It was cool.
You liked it?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Oh, okay. We should go to one.
Totally.
We should go to a high school football game
Wait.
and see Color Guard in action. I don't know if I've ever seen it.
You know what? I don't even know that it happens. I mean, it happens a little during the football game, but it is its own separate thing.
Oh,
now.
really?
Like, it is its own sport. It's almost like a cross between like gymnastics and like, I guess it's mostly like gymnastics.
Interesting.
But they have their own, what is the thing? The marching band? There's like a marching band league.
Yeah.
It's like NFL for nerds, basically.
Okay. That was very judgmental of you to say something like that. That's all good.
And listen, but did I fuck all the nerds in the marching band? Yeah.
Well, obviously you have to.
Yeah.
Fuck them with your pussy. You're going to love this. This is the one that everyone knows, so obviously it's not even worth saying. But obviously Catherine S. Squibb, a prominent toxicologist who specialized in metal toxicology.
Totally. Metal toxicology, huge in my town.
South Brunswick. She's from South Brunswick. And obviously, last and certainly not least, Tammy Tibbetts.
Tammy freaking Tibbetts. I got a crazy story about Tammy Tibbetts.
Yeah, lay it on me.
Tammy Tibbetts. One day, Tammy Tibbetts walked up. She walked up to my door and she goes tip tip tip. That's how she knocked. And she goes tip tip tip. Hey, I'm Tammy Tibbetts and I got some Tim Tams for you. And
Whoa.
give me some Tim Tams.
Kind of bringing the Australian vibe to South.
Totally. She
South
was
Brunswick.
Australian. Yeah, Tammy Tibbetts.
Tammy
It was
Tibbetts.
Tammy Tibbetts.
Of course, Tammy Tibbetts is the co-founder and CEO of She's the First, obviously, which is a nonprofit organization whose stated mission is team up with grassroots organizations to make sure girls everywhere are educated, respected, and heard.
Yes.
And she's from South Brunswick or Middlesex County, one of the two.
Okay, hell yeah. Tammy Tibbetts.
Tammy Tibbetts.
That is like a name I would make up for a bit.
That's like a name I would make.
That's
up.
like a name.
That's just like a name.
That's
I would
like a
make
name
up.
I would draw with a crayon in my fist. Tammy Tibbetts.
I love Tammy Tibbetts. It's kind of giving Timmy Turner.
Totally.
Kind of giving
It's giving-
Timmy Turner.
It's giving Timmy Turner as a suburban housewife.
The way that you and I are kind of unstoppable when we say stuff like that. Okay, let's talk about some places.
Okay.
Let's get into it.
Okay.
Let's talk about some, for once, let's talk about some
once.
places. So you were telling me, and I love that you were telling me about this, because even before you sent me the pre-interview form, which I lovingly sent out to all my guests to sort of make the show happen, it's not possible if they
Google
don't do
Doc.
anything.
Shout out Google Forms.
Shout out to Google Forms. I found on my own the Target in Heritage Square.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Is it called Heritage Square?
That
I
is
didn't
the
even
name
know
of that shopping center, is Heritage Square.
That's right across from my house. So you basically also found my house.
Holy shit. People hate this Target. They are pissed off at this Target.
What?
What's the did you work at this Target or you just would go there a lot?
No, it was like fun. Let's have a fun little outing. Let's go to the Target and walk around.
Yeah. People are pissed.
Why?
They're saying that everyone is mean there is what they're saying.
Well, everyone from my high school works at that Target, so tracks.
They were saying everyone's mean. They were actually, and I'm not going to read them, but they were saying some racist stuff as well in the reviews that I read.
The employees of that Target are racist?
Well, I think more the people who are going to the Target are racist and saying some stuff like this specific race of person, calling them out by specific, was very mean to me. And I'm like, well, we're not going to read that on the show.
What the hell?
It was crazy.
Oh my God. I thought racism didn't exist in our town.
I also thought that, and then I read those reviews and I was like,
That's a damn shame. I don't identify with the people who work at Target. I just like to walk into Target and fuck around,
What were you fucking around with there?
Oh my God. I mean, they were kind of always renovating, so you'd walk in and be like, where's the teen clothing section today?
Where's the teen clothing section?
Where's the teen clothing
please?
section today? There was a Starbucks in the Target Classic, although there was a Dunkin'
Yes.
in that very same strip mall.
Yes, and an Aldi.
And in Aldi, my parents still live there. They fuck with the Aldi heavy.
They love bagging their own
They're
groceries.
Obsessed with the Aldi.
And when you see them and they say, we're going to Aldi, do you look at them and go, Aldi's nuts?
Of course I do.
Of course I do.
Of course I do.
Getting 1 inch away from your mom's face and saying, Aldi's nuts.
Aldi's nuts. And they're like, what?
And they say,
They don't get it.
They say, go to your room.
At all.
You're 26. Go to your 27. How old are you?
I'm going to be 27 next week.
Happy birthday, Queen.
Thank you.
But when this comes out, you'll be 27.
Oh my God, crazy.
Crazy. You're 27. Go to your room.
27.
We hate you. Go to your room.
Good room. Gonna celebrate it. It's not Target.
Can I read you some interesting reviews of this Target that I found?
Oh my God, please.
They're not. I promised I didn't.
What
pick
is the
racist
Target's
ones.
Google rating?
Ooh, great question. I think the overall Google rating is a 4.1.
Okay, that's not
That's
bad.
pretty good. That's pretty good. But there was some crazy. I only find the craziest reviews.
Perfect.
This person bought the new Pokemon game as was promised the promo figurine. Came by after work to be told they gave them all out, and now they're $100+ on eBay. Very disappointed on how they handle promotions.
That does suck.
That sucks.
I'm not
for
gonna
this
lie,
guy.
that really sucks. I do remember they had a wall of Pokemon cards kind of in the back.
You have to
Yeah.
for guys like this.
For guys like this, and then
Guys who are going in before and after work.
this guy's like, I work a 9 to 5, and all I want to do after work is get my fucking figurine. I work to support my figurine collecting.
And he's making my 5 to 9 after my 9 to 5 videos, and he's like, they're before work and after work. He's like, obviously they fucked me on this because I wanted the figurine, and now they don't have the figurine,
What the
and
hell?
I'm fucked.
Excuse me 1 moment.
Bless you. And actually, God bless you for real.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
And that was awesome.
Thank you.
5 years ago, 1-star review. Since they have opened a few years ago, they have not carried the SodaStream replacement cartridges, which each time I have to drive 12 miles to Lawrenceville Target. So tired of the South Brunswick Target. Must be some racket going on.
There's a SodaStream conspiracy.
Yes. This guy literally is like, they're fucking me by not carrying the SodaStreams at my closest Target.
Why don't we sell the SodaStream machine? And then when you need the cartridges, oh, sorry.
You're going to Lawrenceville.
Lawrenceville.
This guy's life must suck so bad. This guy's life must be
And then
dog shit.
like, you're going from Target to Target for your SodaStream, and then to go on your little laptop and be like,
This Target and the SodaStream.
So actually, you guys fucked me again. so actually, every time I walk in there is the worst fucking day of my life, and every time I walk in there, it's hell. Believe it or not.
I just want something carbonated. I just want to carbonate.
I would not want to hang out with this guy, and I don't want to. I'm probably gonna block out the name of everyone that I do. I feel like that's like
Fair.
probably fair to them.
Although I wonder if I know any of them, because these are people in my community theoretically.
We will look at these off mic, and we will think about it, and can
And
even
I'll be
send
like,
some of these.
oh my
to you.
god.
So this
I
one,
dated all of them.
this guy said 1 star 3 years ago. Used to be my favorite location.
Yes.
Today, October 6th, they had a Christmas display right at the front door. Unacceptable. You know that this is a guy.
Hang on.
Yeah. No, go for it.
No, you go.
I was just going to say, he's giving both the energy of a guy who's like, oh, so you can't say Christmas anymore, and a guy who hates Christmas so much at the same time.
Right. I'm like, there are a few different like angles of this.
Yes.
And I'm like, okay, October 6th, is it just that he's mad that it's too soon for Christmas?
I
Because
think
like
so.
fair, but also was this in reference to October 7th?
Whoa.
And is he like a raging Zionist who's like, how dare you put Christmas up a day before
The day before that day.
that day that was
That was
And
some shit happened.
some shit happened.
Yeah, I think it's the former, to be honest with you.
Okay, totally.
Because this was 3 years, because I guess it
Okay, so that was actually before it happened even. So but maybe he
was a day before it happened.
It
was one day.
Oh shit! And then the next day he's like,
The next
next day he shows up at Target.
October 2nd
He
happened.
tears down the Christmas decorations.
He flies to Tel Aviv and says, I have some interesting ideas about how we can proceed, because he's that angry about the Christmas
Exactly.
display.
He's like, we gotta
what a freak.
we gotta kill some more kids to make
This
up for this.
3-star review. The staff run away when they see me. LOL. I always enjoyed helping people when I did retail stock jobs. If that bothers someone, then it's not the right job for you. Slight improvement, therefore better rating.
Wait. So what is this guy's vibe? That the staff are scurrying away
They're
into their
scared.
hidey holes.
Yes, they're going to
when
the break room.
This guy's just like,
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
where's the SodaStream cartridges?
I wish it was that guy.
Where's the SodaStream cartridges?
He's having the worst day of his fucking life. Everyone who's going to this Target's having the worst day of their fucking life.
What, is that not what Target is for?
Can you? Yes, 100%.
Target is for retail therapy, walking around in Target.
Do this real quick. Tink. Thank you. Okay, you're a little younger than me, but I hope you remember this.
Okay.
Target Cafe.
Yeah.
The Target popcorn.
Oh my God, yes. And it always smelled like popcorn when you walked into Target.
That is
And now
the
I think
true.
they pump it in because it still smells like popcorn.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't. Okay, because pretty much for the last however many years, like 7 years, there's like no Targets that have a Target cafe. They're all Starbucks or like.
You don't think they still smell like popcorn?
No, I
Maybe
don't.
I just associate that. Maybe it's like a mental thing.
You got like synesthesia going on or
Yeah,
whatever.
totally.
You get location geotag specific synesthesia where you walk and you're like, oh my God, when I'm getting these towels, it sort of feels like Target popcorn.
I'm getting notes of.
I'm getting notes of
butter.
like canola oil right now in
Totally.
these towels.
I do miss that. That was good. And then Starbucks ate it all up.
Fuck
Now
them.
it's just Starbucks and Target.
The way
They're
I
like,
hate that.
let's just combine evil corporations.
Yep. And actually, the way that you're anti-capitalist for that. So this guy says the staff run away when they see me. I can't imagine.
The visual of that is so funny.
I can't imagine a worse feeling than being like, where are the towels? And they're so scared of you that they're like, ah, and they have to run away. So fucking scary.
And they're not even just like kind of turning. They're running from this guy.
They're sprinting.
They're running and they're.
Most of these people have probably like done a run since like the mile in high school, and they are Usain Bolt the second they see this guy walk into the store.
What do you think this guy's vibe is?
Horrible. Just like he's you know what he seems like to me? A where's my hug type guy.
Oh, totally.
Which I'll admit, I was kind of rocking that in like middle school a little bit.
I could see that for you. I could see that for you.
Thank you for saying that. Thank you for
But in
validating
a benign
that.
way where you just like genuinely wanted a hug.
I was looking at
not like I want to like feel your boobs on my chest.
No.
type.
I did have major. Okay, I'll tell the story before on a podcast, but I'll tell it again to you.
Okay.
When I was in 7th grade, I went to the Sadie Hawkins dance, and that was like I went to a middle and high school combined, so that was like the one dance the middle schoolers like could go to, like just free of their own will or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like in love with these two girls who happened to be best friends.
Who were conjoined?
They were conjoined at the hip. It was very, very cool. TLC show about them coming out soon,
Hell yeah,
probably.
hell yeah.
They were besties. And I was kind of in love with both of them.
Nice.
And I was like, tonight's the night that I like make out with both of them, probably.
Wow.
And I was like, just to paint the picture, my hair was like long down to my shoulders and like even curlier than it is right now.
Wow.
And I was like sweating profusely because it was in the like cafeteria basically of the dance, and it was just like an old ass building. So hot and sweaty.
Vibes.
And I was like dancing really hard. Like I would like go super fucking hard.
You were going like bird in the jungle trying to woo these ladies.
100%. I was like bird in an airport, probably more so. Like trying to get the fuck out of there. Like just moving my body however I could. And I was like, all right, tonight's the night that I like make out with them and like do nothing more than that. And then this really evil kid who I hated started grinding on them. And that was not only like an affront to me, like in like a way where I was like, these are my like life partners that you're doing that to. But I was like, this is like morally wrong. I was like the dad from Footloose is what it felt like. I was like, this is like morally wrong what you're doing.
Yeah.
And I'm not kidding. I went over and I ripped him off of them and was like, do not do that. You do not do that
Oh my God.
to them.
I mean, was that good? Like, were they
It
like,
was horrifying because they wanted it to happen.
Oh.
They loved it. And I was the guy who stopped it. But they were
you're like, I need my brides chased.
yes, literally. I'm doing prima nocta. That's what I'm doing. That's my privilege. I'm Braveheart. I'm Mel
Do not
Gibson.
soil my
Yes.
future sister wives.
Do not deflower these women who I will maybe only kiss tonight. And that's the furthest I will go because I'm too afraid. I'm too afraid to kiss them, and I'm way too afraid to do anything else. And they were just kind of like, haha, thanks. And then like didn't talk to me for the rest of the night.
Oh, that's heartbreaking. You're an ally.
I'm an ally. What can I say? I would really
so sorry
hated
that
this guy.
happened.
It's all good.
So that's why you're here doing a podcast.
Yeah, basically because I didn't get to fuck the two girls in middle school.
Rats. Wait, what were we talking? We were talking about something else.
The guy, the where's my hug guy.
Oh, where's my hug guy?
Yeah.
Final thought on that.
Oh, yeah.
I want to reply to his review
Okay.
and just be like,
Okay.
hey, man, maybe you should look inward.
That is such a good reply. Hey, fuck you.
Hey,
Maybe
what
you
if
should
you
look
just, hey, so maybe some introspection about why they're running from you.
From you specifically.
Could be good.
This person, 3 stars. Clean, modern, well-stocked. That's why Kmart is bankrupt. Kmart catching strays. And just a bunch of air horns fucking going off. I never went to a Kmart.
Me neither.
I think that was like, they were kind of like already on our way out by the time that like we were like cognizant enough to like know what the hell was
Right.
going on. But that's such a stray for Kmart.
Yeah, wow.
It's
Ouch.
fucked. I hate that for them.
Oof.
And then last one, 3 stars. Looks like closing is imminent. This guy
when
hates
was
the
that? When
Target.
was that?
This was 2 years ago, but we're
Okay,
still
well,
rocking.
we're still rocking. I was
still
just
rocking.
there like last year.
How's it doing?
Hey, they still got the little red balls out front, and so that's how you know it's good.
That's how we know that you're queening out. Okay. Thank you for talking to Target with me.
I love. Well, I used to love. It's like I used to love Target, and now in my anti-capitalist days, like you can't be like I love Target anymore.
It sucks to say that I'm going to Target probably once a week, truthfully. But to be honest with you, I'm very rarely going in, but I'm doing drive up mostly,
Okay,
which is okay.
totally.
That's so fine. It's the
Totally.
exact same, and it doesn't matter if you went in or got a drive up, but that's fine.
It's totally fine. It's maybe even worse to go in and like enjoy the stale air,
Enjoy the
and
popcorn
enjoy
smell.
the popcorn smell that's all in your head.
Can we talk about a very, very interesting place?
Yeah.
Thomas Sweet Cream Ice Cream in Princeton, New Jersey.
I thought you might bring that up.
I thought maybe you would bring that up.
Maybe you would bring that up.
So you worked here.
Yes.
Fair to say?
Fair to say, in high school.
What was going on there? Because there's some people who have some very strong opinions about Thomas Sweet Ice Cream in the reviews, which we'll get into.
That is interesting.
But I do want to know, what was it like to work there? I feel like working in an ice cream shop would be a fun job.
It was a fun job. It was also terrible because I love ice cream.
Okay.
And I was just spoonful after spoon, just like whatever.
Yes.
You could take a pint home.
Whoa.
Oh my God, it was
okay. So dream job.
awesome. Dream job. However, and maybe this is what the reviews are getting at, there are 3 rival ice cream shops in Princeton.
I wanted to talk about the ice cream wars with you.
The ice cream wars. So it's
Yeah.
Thomas Sweet, the Bent Spoon, and Halo Pub.
Yep.
So Thomas Sweet was like an institution. I think it was there the longest. I'm pretty sure. It's like right on Princeton campus. Like it's like
Yep.
literally, it's like
It's like catty corner to like the main campus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's good. It's solid. You know, what I like in an ice cream place is I like they experiment with flavors a little bit, but not too much. Like they're still pretty normal. Yeah, it was good. It was like it was fatty. It was oily. It was like
everything you want.
You would kind of leave a shift coated in like a sheen of like I don't even know what.
Did you okay. One arm's gonna get strong.
Okay, so listen. So when I looked like a middle school boy, I was like,
Whoa, you got some
one-
guns. Whoa.
and it's just this one to this day.
Whoa, wait, that's crazy.
This one
Maddie.
from 4 years of like in the mines, just like and sometimes that shit was hard.
Yeah.
Okay? Sometimes that shit was hard.
What was your go-to flavor? Or flavors?
Peanut butter Oreo.
Yum.
I fucking loved. But okay, so I've never told this story on a podcast before, but I do be telling this story in my real life.
First time for everything.
First time for everything. The worst thing I ever did.
Okay. Yep. With you.
Probably in general. So at Thomas Sweet, they had these machines called like they did blend-ins, which was like a Dairy Queen.
We're gonna hear about blend-ins.
We're
in
gonna
some of the
hear
reviews.
about blend-ins. The issue, so this is separate from what I did, but the issue with some blend-ins is that some flavors were just like maybe a little too soft for that, and there was kind of nothing you could do about it, and you would put it through the blend-in and just give them like soup, because it was like you would poke a hole in the ice cream, put the topping in, and then it would crush the topping in with but like for certain flavors, it don't work like that. It's not going to hold the structural integrity of the ice cream.
Were you sort of like giving like under the counter tips like, hey, maybe if you like want to blend in, like maybe don't go for that flavor? Or
Like-
were you just like, hey, whatever you want, queen, let's queen out?
If it was slow, then I would. But if it was busy, I was like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you,
Yep.
fuck you, fuck you,
Yep.
fuck you, fuck you, fuck you,
Yep.
take it, just fucking get out of my face.
Yep. Me when I'm on my period. Yes.
Actually, I'm really nice on my period.
Oh, okay. So
Where-
you're the one. Oh, so you're the one who's not a weird guy.
I'm like a really good person on my period. I'm like,
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing from everyone.
totally.
We actually like her more when she's on her period.
It's like, get this girl.
Get this girl
Get this
ovulating
girl-
every day.
Exactly.
I have heard the term luteal phase more in the last 2 weeks to a month than I
don't
have in my
think
life.
I know what that is.
I'm going to be real. I didn't know what it is. I think it's just when you're not ovulating.
Okay.
But listen, Am I a guy?
And when
yes.
is that?
Am
when am I not ovulating? Am I right, ladies?
The way I'm loving that. The way you're actually kind of like a cool girl for saying stuff like that.
Yeah, pick me.
Pick me. So
Okay, worst thing I ever did.
Yeah, worst thing you ever did. Yeah.
So, I had kind of just started at the ice cream shop. I have a bit of anxiety. I'm
Just a
just
tad.
kind of a little stressed, whatever, in general.
Yeah.
And so with the blend-in machines, how it worked is like you would scoop the ice cream, put it in the machine, pull the lever to poke a little hole,
Okay.
and then put the toppings in, and then pull the lever the rest of the way, and it would mash up everything.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be some mess, there were garbage cans under the machine
Yeah.
to catch the strays, if you will.
Sort of like the when you go to Jersey Mike's and they scoop everything into the big hole.
Yes.
Which I want to take a drink from so bad.
All right, and we can unpack that if you need to.
Let's just assume that it's awesome.
Okay.
Okay.
So there's the garbage can. So
Yeah.
I was stressed out. I was making a milkshake, and I had needed to use the long spoon to like put the milkshake. And then I was like, "Fuck, where'd I put the spoon?" I was in a rush, and I threw it into I threw it into what I thought was like the garbage hole, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm making blend-ins. The night goes on. I hear this crazy crunching sound.
Okay.
I think nothing of it. Well, I think a little of it, but I'm like, okay, I don't
Not
know.
my
It's
problem.
The machines. I'm not like a woman in STEM or whatever. Like it's the machine doing some random shit.
Yeah.
A few minutes later, people start coming up and they're like, there are shards of plastic in my blend-in.
Whoa.
What's going on here? Including one like elderly man who got something like to go, like called from his house to be like, there are shards of plastic in my blend-in.
Maddie. Oh my goodness.
So it turns out I threw it into the machine thinking it would just go in through the hole into the trash.
Yeah.
No.
Made it in. It kind of stayed in the machine.
Kind of stayed in the machine. Kind of was a plastic spoon little topping treat.
This is what RFK is talking about with the microplastic situation.
Oh,
It's because
this is macroplastics. Okay, this is you swallow it whole. It's like a cartoon. You see it going down as you swallow.
everyone's worried about the microplastics. You got to be worried about the macroplastics. That's real as hell.
So oops.
So you kind of like
Almost killed a few people.
some guys, yeah.
Yeah.
And you kept your job after that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I had like just started. The other thing about all these places, it's like it's just teenagers running
Yes.
the whole store. Like
Yeah.
my manager was like 18.
Love that. And you were like,
I was
16?
like 16.
Yeah.
15 maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like, what's she gonna do? She was kind of like, oops,
She was like,
go
don't
off.
worry about it, Queen.
You got it, Queen.
And she was a Princeton student, probably?
No.
No, she was some.
There
just
were
some
so
girl.
that was the other weird thing. Like none of the Princeton students are working at the ice cream
Okay,
shop.
obviously, right?
No, they don't need side jobs.
No, they're like looking at a microscope all day or whatever,
Yeah.
and that's their job. Is
They're
like
fine.
they're like the Barbie who's like, my job is research. Who remembers Barbie?
Barbie.
Barbie.
We don't talk about Barbie enough.
We're not giving that movie is kind of underrated. The way we're not giving enough credit to one of the biggest movies of all time.
Totally.
The movie's kind of
Yeah.
underrated. All right, should we read some reviews from Thomas Sweet?
Please.
All right, let me pull this up.
And if anyone mentions shards of plastic in their ice cream, please kindly skip over that one. That would be from like 2016, maybe.
Okay, I don't know if I pulled any specifically, but this one, we'll find out if you're related to this one or not. This is a 1-star review from 8 years ago. So this could be during your time.
Wait, what's 8 years ago?
That would be 2018.
That was after my
After your time?
But
Okay.
let's hear it.
I like to imagine this is about you anyway.
Okay.
1-star review from 8 years ago. Just had our regular family trip to Thomas Sweet. We got our regular ice cream, but my daughter's typical cookies and cream milkshake tasted pretty plain, spelled plain like Plane. I immediately brought it back, only to have the employee, girl, in parentheses, love that, wearing an orange shirt, tell me that I could pay for a new one since I had left the store. Literally left the store to give the milkshake to my daughter who was in the car. I paid $20 for 3 ice creams and a shake. We've been coming here for years, and this is the first time this happened. I'm really disappointed with their customer service. I'm in retail myself, and I would have done a much better job. Not coming here again, letting everyone know about this incident from now on. It is just ice cream. I'm sure that adding a scoop to a shake would have solved the issue. Very incompetent crew working there tonight, imagining it's Trump. Very incompetent crew.
Incompetent. Milkshake, very plain.
Very plain, spelling it like the airplane. Very incompetent crew working there tonight. February 7th at 7:30 p.m. I hope you read this and find out it's you I'm talking about. You don't belong there. Girl with orange shirt. If this is your shift, you know is you. How insane.
God, to pinpoint. Oh my God. First of all, and I know the customer is always right. Actually,
Obviously.
this is where I learned that sometimes the customer is dead wrong.
Well, I would say in every one-star, well, I'm not going to say every one-star review, 95% of the one-star reviews, the customer is in the wrong
You're bonkers.
so much of the
You're
time.
bonkers.
Yes.
If a milkshake is tasting too plain, what is to be done about that? You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true.
I'm not gonna. You're gonna remake the batch of ice cream. I'm sorry. Your daughter probably just has COVID.
you probably
Sorry.
didn't vaccinate her and she has long COVID. Congratulations.
Like what? What? An extra scoop isn't gonna make the ice cream taste more ice creamy. Do you understand? Like
I do
that's
understand.
not how.
But let's be
Milkshake
very clear. This orange shirt girl, she
And
doesn't
by
get
the way,
it.
orange shirt girl, that was our like uniform. Like we would wear like.
Is that true?
Yes.
So awesome. Yeah, the
like,
girl in the orange
singling
shirt.
out- she's like, yeah, all of us. They would give us like branded like Thomas Sweet shirts, and they came in like orange, white, black,
Orange, white, black.
orange,
Halloween
white, black,
colors.
tiger colors for Princeton.
Say that.
But basically, fuck this guy. I stand in solidarity with my sister queens working at Tom Sweet Ice Cream in Princeton, New Jersey.
I think that's so real. 2-star review from 3 years ago. The ice cream was filled with ice chunks. The whipped cream was tasteless. The service was scattered. Times have definitely changed. That's so sad.
Times, I mean, I guess when you get a new crop of teenagers, like now it's like the Gen Zers who don't really want to work.
Yeah, no one wants to work
No
anymore,
one wants to work
apparently.
anymore.
Apparently they don't want to make ice cream anymore. They want to fill my ice cream with ice chunks, and the whipped cream is tasteless now, and the service was scattered.
We don't make the whipped cream. What are you talking about? Like, okay, then
Tasteless.
maybe
Hey,
you
but
just
it's
don't
tasteless
like
now.
whipped cream.
Hey, but I'm going to tell you something. It's tasteless now. The ice cream is the whipped cream's tasteless. So I don't know what you guys did.
Oh my God.
Okay, this is a 2-star review from Yelp from 2015. So
that
this
might
is
have
your
been
era.
my time.
They might want to just relabel most of their flavors as vanilla, because that's what most of them taste like. Nothing special. Bland flavors despite fancy names. Average toppings that you'll certainly want to get an attempt at least to try to trick your taste buds into thinking the splurge on ice cream calories is almost worth it. In parentheses, spoiler, at this place, it's not. I'd rather grab a good humor bar and call it a day. Are you 85 years old? A good humor bar? Fuck off.
What? All the ice cream is tasteless? What's
all-
going
hey.
on? That's a weird common theme. Or like,
Everyone who's going there is currently experiencing COVID-19.
like literally since 2015 is Thomas Sweet the
breeding ground
the
for
breeding
COVID.
ground for COVID?
Yes, it was COVID-15 at the time, but nobody knew.
Oh my God.
I know.
They were actually it was created at Princeton in a lab.
The lab, it escaped the lab.
Injected into Thomas Sweet ice cream customers, and they're like, this should taste bland. I can't smell anything. I can't.
Well, really, you guys should have just relabeled all your flavors as vanilla, is what it sounds
Sure.
like, obviously.
That's such what?
1-star review from 2017. Was this your era?
That could have been my time.
Okay. 1 star. I ordered a birthday cake earlier this week. Spoke to multiple people over a few days. Imagine my shock when I drive an hour. This person's from Doylestown, Pennsylvania. Ooh. Imagine my shock when I drive an hour to pick up the cake to find out they have no record of it. I showed them my call log to verify that I had the right store and that I had spoken to various employees about the said cake. Maybe scribbling orders on a white paper bag isn't the most foolproof process.
That was, by the way, literally our process.
Well, hey, maybe it's not the most foolproof according to
We're
the
going
1-star
through
review.
white paper bags. Literally, that was what it is.
Oops. Thanks for leaving my with no cake. Spelled that wrong. Thanks for leaving my with no cake and no time to find an alternate sugar-free option. Hashtag Thomas not so sweet. Hashtag birthday ruined.
Oh my God.
So this person, okay, they're getting a birthday cake. They're getting a sugar-free
That was
birthday
something
cake?
we did. Yeah.
That's bizarre.
I do remember that. They had certain like sugar-free flavors if you wanted like an aspartame birthday cake.
Was it good? It sounds horrible.
I never tried it.
Obviously, I never tried that dog
tried it.
shit.
I'm just doling that shit out to the little fucking skinny Princeton like whatever. Like,
Just the skinny
just
Princeton,
the skinny
whatever.
Princeton wives who are like, I want No sugar-free. Don't eat sugar-free options.
I would like a big cake, please. That's what they sound. They sound like an old British guy. They sound like
Exactly.
Timothy Spall from
Because-
Harry Potter. I would like a cake.
Spall reference.
Dude,
Awesome.
you didn't think you were getting a Timothy Spall reference
Awesome.
today.
Damn.
Is that scary to hear? All these, or is this kind of like bringing you back to like your days slinging
It's
cones?
bringing me back. I mean, certainly certain customers made me cry.
Really?
In the bathroom. Yeah.
Did you ever
'Cause-
you ever get like chewed out by a customer?
Yeah, well, there was this one crazy bitch who was like a regular who and they like knew that she was a problem. Like she would come in and see that there was like a new high schooler working and like specifically torment them.
Oh, she was like vindictive.
Oh yeah, and she would like make us remake things. And her order was like, I remember her order.
That's called trauma, by the way. That's called trauma.
She was like, I think it was like, maybe I don't. I think it was like we had Heath Bar ice cream sometimes,
Okay.
which I probably just taste like vanilla, sure.
With
so
some
it was like
little bit of Heath Bar.
a little bit Heath Bar. So it was a blend-in. So it was a pint blend-in. You're psycho.
You're
first
psycho,
of
by
all.
the way. Oh, and by the way, you're psycho.
You're psycho. It was of this Heath Bar ice cream, 2 brownies, and then like it was supposed to be like 3 scoops of the vanilla, and then just like half a scoop of chocolate, or like some measurement that didn't exist. She was like, just a little bit of chocolate or
Just a
whatever,
tad, please.
and then she'd be like, this isn't chocolatey enough. I don't think you followed my very specific. It was like she was a witch making a brew. She
Yes.
was like,
yes.
you need to.
Hey,
and
replace that W with a B. I think you got yourself a deal.
I think I got you exactly.
the way I'm actually on your side this time.
But then at a certain point, the manager had to have a talk with her because he's like, hey, I know you come in here and order the same thing and torment the new teens.
That's so
You can't do
fucking
that.
nuts. If you're complaining every single time about it not being chocolate enough, go somewhere else. Go to the store and get a chocolate ice cream.
Right. And it's like some people are determined. This is like a big life lesson I learned at the ice cream shop. Some people are determined to be miserable.
I'm going to brand this segment real quick. Life lessons at the ice cream store with Maddy Schmidt.
Yeah. Some people, it like to live in misery. You can, ice cream shop, happiest place on earth. You're getting ice cream and
Yep.
you're determined to be just like annoyed and in a bad mood
Yep.
and find problems with everything. Oh, there's a bug in my ice cream. No, I'm kidding. That doesn't happen.
Well, sometimes with this person, maybe you had to put a little bug in there and
Just a little
say,
bit, and,
this is actually...
hey, this is life.
Hey, this is
okay?
life when you
and
sort
eat
of-
around it. You're fine.
Eat around it.
Eat around it. You're fine.
Hey, I heard that before. Just joking. 1-star review from 2013. So this is probably a little before your time.
Yes.
It's a dishonest place. That's a crazy thing to say about an ice cream store. Manager and... Sorry, what were you going to say?
No, you go.
Manager and staff lied about a discount. Before ringing me up, I asked to make sure my discount was good after a Princeton football game with a ticket stub. They rang me up with the discount, and I went back to ask... Without the discount, and I went back to ask for it. The staff lied that she gave me a discount, and I asked the manager. The manager denied my discount. It's a shady practice.
Shady. Oh, you didn't get 20 cents off your fucking...
Your cone. That's a shady... You guys are doing a shady practice.
Doing a
over
shady
there.
practice. It's actually mob affiliated.
Hey, here's a couple
We're
bucks on me.
scooping it.
I was scooping over
We're
here.
scooping it.
My cousin should go there. Who remembers
Yes,
my
yes, of course
cousin?
I remember your
Who remembers
cousin.
my cousin? Okay, how long have we been going? We've been going. Okay, let's do one more.
Okay.
Can we do one more?
Yeah.
And here's the thing. This happened last time too. I like prepared so much more than we're gonna have time to get to. So I just want to have you back.
Did you? Oh my god, I would love to be had back.
So we'll just do.
Wait, did we get into the ice cream rivalry? Because I do think that is.
Oh,
kind
let's get
of
into the ice
interesting.
cream rivalry. Yes, let's get
Just
into that. Let's
briefly.
get into that. Yes.
So there's Thomas Sweet, there's Halo Pub, there's the Bent Spoon, but rival they all give you different things. The Bent Spoon was interesting because that was like the quirky flavors. That was like you get a tiny scoop of like cicada ice cream.
Yuck. Bad.
For $7 because Princeton had a big like 17-year cicadas would come and whatever, and they turned the cicadas into ice cream.
It's so fucked up.
But like, if you want to experiment and be like, get a really expensive tiny scoop of like weird avant-garde ice cream, you go to the Bent Spoon, and sometimes I love that.
Sometimes.
Halo Pub, every time I walk in there, I get thirsty. I don't know what that's about.
Oh,
But
there's
it's
probably
just
some salt in the air.
Some salt in the air. It's old. It's like old-timey decor.
It's kind of like how my friends tell me that whenever they walk into a Barnes & Noble, they have to take a shit.
Totally.
Is
It's
it
like
the same thing?
like the Bluetooth connects.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love that. I'm looking at the Ben Spoon right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. The outdoor, darling.
Yeah.
Looks darling.
And it's a teeny tiny little, it is like way smaller than this space. And there was no, the line would go down the block.
I love
and
that.
so would ours sometimes.
Well, obviously yours would because it was awesome.
Ours was like, I feel like the happy medium between like some weird experimental flavors, but mostly normal.
Some classics.
Halo Pub, pretty normal basic.
And what would you say is really like the difference between maybe like Halo Pub and like Thomas Sweet, like you just happen to be closer to one? Is that why you would go?
They were both pretty close.
Okay.
You really did have to make the choice.
Dang.
Yeah.
the
And I don't
hell?
know. I don't know why people prefer Halo, but people are ride or die.
Yes.
I wonder what the Halo reviews are.
Well, next time you're on the show, I will find some good ones for Halo Pub and
Perfect.
we'll do some. But the one other place I did want to talk about before we get out of here, and again, there's a lot of other places we could have talked about. Okay, two things then, actually. This is actually going to be, I think, a little recurring segment on the show.
Okay.
My favorite restaurant in the whole entire world is Red Robin.
Nice.
Let's talk about that. There's one Red Robin in LA city limits,
Okay.
and it's in Northridge.
Rats.
That's so far
That's
away.
far.
I make a pilgrimage there maybe like 3 times a year at most because it's so far. It's like literally like you spend 45 minutes getting there, you're there for an hour to an hour and a half, and then 45 minutes back. That's like your whole afternoon just
Right.
going to Red Robin. But
Day
I
trip.
love it. It's a day trip. Pack your beach towel. We're going to Red Robin. Famously, there are a lot of Red Robins where I'm from, and I feel like people outside of the Pacific Northwest, but also maybe in New Jersey, people like Red Robin too, because my friend Emily Cyrier, who you maybe know,
Yes.
is obsessed with Red Robin too, and she's from New Jersey.
You know what? I've never been to a Red Robin.
Oh,
I'm sorry. You're going to have to take me to Northridge.
oh, we're off to go to Northridge.
Take me to Northridge.
Take me to Northridge is what Hosier would have said. 25 minutes north of South Brunswick is South Plainfield, and we got a Red Robin there.
Okay.
Or 25 minutes south in Hamilton Township.
Okay.
You guys got a Red Robin.
Yeah, okay.
So you got 2 Red Robins equidistant to you.
Wow.
Beautiful to me.
You got to come home with me next time I go home.
I would love to, and then I'll say, it doesn't really look like the Garden State to me. And
Call back.
And I'll say to Anderson, hey man, I said the thing that you really wanted me to say, and Maddie was pissed, and she didn't really talk to me the rest of the trip, and everyone's pissed at me for that.
There are gardens, I swear to God.
Okay, the last place that I want to look at is the Regal Commerce Center movie theater. This was your go-to movie theater.
Yes.
This was like any big release, any movie that you're like super pumped to see, we're going to this movie theater.
Totally.
Do you have good memories of this place?
I do.
Yeah.
It was also conveniently located in a strip mall next to a Moe's.
Yep.
And the tradition was like we'd get Moe's before the movie,
Yep.
go see the movie, and then go to Yogurtland after the movie. And it
Okay.
was like perfect.
Okay. Moe's. I don't think I've ever been to Moe's. Moe's is like Mexican food, right?
Moe's is Mexican food, and their kind of famous thing is you walk in and they're like, "Welcome to Moe's."
That sucks. That sucks.
Yeah.
I don't like that, to
It's
be
not
honest
great.
with you.
It's like I feel like the guy leaving the review, like the opposite. I'm like, I'm running from them. I'm like, I run out. They're like, "Welcome to Moe's."
They
I'm
screamed, welcome to Moe's at me. I ran out in sheer terror. Everyone's pissed at me all the time.
Like, exactly.
I'm afraid of everyone. My life is hell in any given moment.
It's Bo's afraid.
And we love Bo's Afraid
We
in
love
this
Bo's
house.
afraid.
And then you said there's a Yogurtland right over there as well. Can I tell you about the last time I went to Yogurtland?
No.
No. So the last time I went to Yogurtland, I'm telling you anyway, check this out. Last time I went to Yogurtland, I had a little time to kill between when I ate dinner and a concert that I was going to see.
Oh, that's the perfect time-killing little in-between meal.
I said, I'm going to Yogurtland.
Yeah.
I was seeing Howdy at the El Rey Theater.
Cool.
Very good concert. I ate the Yogurtland, said, yum, 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 this is good. I went to the show. I had to take a shit during the show at the venue. Going to the bathroom at a venue sucks. Taking a shit at a venue,
Brutal.
God forbid. And it's like one of those venues, like, it's not a bad venue by any means, but just like, it was like damp and
Cramped
there's water.
and smelly.
It's
and-
horrible.
Ugh.
And then I went and I like lost my place in the thing or whatever. And so I'm standing in the back and I'm like, okay, I really want to hear like the big song that I came to hear. The second the concert ended, I ran to my car. I booked it. It's probably a 15-minute drive home from the venue. I think I did it in 8 minutes. And I got back in and I'm like turning to shit like in my bathroom, like as I'm like taking my, I'm doing it in all one motion because I can just feel it like leaving my body.
Yeah.
It's turtling is when it's solid. This is
Right.
this
Oh,
is, like
right.
pouring out of me. And I'm just like, holy fuck. So that was the last time I ate Yogurtland and I haven't been back since.
That's, it's so funny that you say that
Yeah.
because
Yep.
interestingly, I haven't been back to Moe's since, but the last time I encountered a Moe's was at the Vegas airport. And my boyfriend got Moe's and got norovirus and gave it to all of us.
Wow.
From his airport Moe's burrito.
Norovirus is no joke.
But this was just plain old diarrhea from Yogurtland.
Hey, you know I love some plain old diarrhea though.
Hey, it's classic.
You know that I would I would rather have plain old diarrhea than norovirus, if I'm being honest.
Oh, for sure.
Can I share with you some reviews from this Regal movie
Sure,
theater?
yeah.
Okay. 1-star review from a year ago. Oh boy. Say it ain't so. Mice. This location in North Brunswick needs an exterminator on call 24/7. Can't enjoy a movie when there is Mickey Mouse and his friends in the theater. Outside appearance seems good. Nice large parking lot. Inside the concessions look great, but the mice in the theater is not pleasing at all. I didn't see it, but there must be a lot of mice dropping in the seat and under the seats. All that popcorn on the floor can't help the situation. Management needs to put a lot of mouse traps. The employees must have a lot of stories to tell.
Okay, I love how every place from my childhood, I'm like, oh, my favorite place. I used to love this place. Oh, I used to work at this place. It's like bland, tasteless ice cream, mouse droppings everywhere. Like, did I just grow up in squalor?
You grew up in hell. Pure hell. That is kind of the like sad thing is everyone's like, I love this place. I'm like, let me find the worst, most psychotic review of this
Literally.
place and make someone
And
be like,
ruin
oh,
their childhood.
that's kind of the vibe of this
Well,
show.
I haven't been back since I was in high school, so maybe the place has really gone downhill.
If you go, let me know about the mice
I
situation.
definitely will.
Okay, this is a 1-star review from Yelp. Regal Theaters just screwed its workers. If you care about people being able to get health insurance and not just about a CEO who got a fat bonus, boycott these places. Floor smelled like urine the last time I was there anyway. Probably the old usher had a prostate problem. This guy's a rare 1-star review.
Anti-capitalist
Yes.
diagnosed the usher.
Yeah. This is a rare 1-star review where the guy is kind of queening out.
I mean, like, okay, legend. Smelled like urine anyway. Probably
Prostate
'cause
problem.
The usher didn't have health insurance.
Sad.
Go off.
Sad. And this is in
Or,
2013.
and I posit that it was maybe the mice.
Wow. Maybe and I wish these two guys could link up and kind of share ideas.
But never the twain shall meet.
Never the twain shall meet. Thank you for saying that. 2-star review from 2015 on Yelp. Now that I have Starplex and its awesomeness in East Brunswick, thank you. Yes, awesomeness.
Starplex.
I pretty much have no use for this place. That's fucked. That's crazy.
I have no use for this place.
Except the fact that it was the only place I could see The Raid Redemption and Raid 2 in theaters. And the fact that they recently ran Wizard of Oz for 2 days and I brought my wife, ... Okay. They just went from what was going to be a 2-star review to a 3-star review for making my wife happy.
Okay, now that I'm thinking about it, the fact that my wife was allowed in the establishment, every other movie theater's like, you got a wife in tow?
Get her out.
Get rid of her.
Yeah. This is a boys town. And then he ends his review with, will I return? I love that guy, man. This is another like kind of interesting example of a review where he kind of redeems himself.
He goes off. He's like, you know what? I went into this thinking it was going to be a 2-star, but I was allowed to bring my wife.
I was allowed to look at my wife during the movie.
That's actually 1 more star. That's going to be 1 more star, I think.
He doesn't give it 1 more star. He keeps it at 2 stars.
Oh.
In the review, it's a 2-star review, and he's like...
So he's thinking about it.
But he never changed. This was over 10 years ago at this point.
Oh, my God.
Never changed it to 3 stars. So
Weird.
that's awesome. One last review. 1-star review this is a month ago.
Ooh.
This is very recent.
Ooh.
Visited Regal Commerce Center in South Brunswick, New Jersey on February 16th for the 4:40 showing of Funny Movie. That pisses me off so bad.
What the fuck is funny movie?
I don't know.
Is that a real movie, or are they just being like quirky with this review?
I guess that's the only, but they put it in quotes as if it was the name of the movie. So can you imagine? Hey, 2 tickets for funny movie, please. That sucks to me.
That sucks.
I am a Regal Unlimited member, and I also have a popcorn and snack pass. Very cool. I had a very disappointing experience with the staff and manager. When I requested extra butter for my popcorn, the situation escalated unnecessarily. The manager and staff...
They took it to the CEO.
they wedgied me in front of all the customers and then said, you will never be allowed back here.
I was dangling from a cardboard cutout of fucking Channing Tatum.
Of Nate Bargatze doing this for the breadwinner off his little finger. The situation escalated unnecessarily. The manager and staff became aggressive and even threatened to ban me from the theater. This behavior was completely unprofessional and unacceptable. As a paying member, I expect to be treated with basic respect. If there are policies regarding concessions that should be communicated politely, not with confrontation or threats. I have always enjoyed Regal, but this experience was uncomfortable and disappointing. Management at this location needs better customer service training.
This got to be another look inward.
100%.
What are you going up with a gun demanding more butter?
Hey, can I get some more butter, please? Hey, just a couple more cans of the butter, please. Thank you.
What is going on there? There has to be more to this story.
And 100%, the part where it gets fucked is when he says, when I requested extra butter for the popcorn, the situation escalated unnecessarily. The manager and staff became aggressive. It's like, dude, you were being a dick for sure.
You were definitely being a dick. You were like, where's my fucking extra butter? And they were like,
tone it down, sir.
Yeah.
And they probably were being chill about it too. I have to imagine. I can't imagine in like that. I mean, movie theater, it's busy, whatever. Maybe it is like, hey, maybe it's that Jersey attitude coming out.
It's that Jersey attitude. Hey, I'm scooping here.
I'm scooping here. Hey,
that also works for popcorn.
That's real. Hey, I'm getting your Raisinets. Fuck you. Yeah. Fuck you and your mother's cunt. Could you imagine?
No,
I couldn't imagine. Can't even believe I said that kind of shit. My show, who cares? So this guy definitely in the wrong.
Gotta be.
1000%.
Otherwise, like, because it's like, okay, either this one guy is normal and everyone working at the theater is crazy, which just seems less likely to me, unless it's like the movie theater from iCarly.
Yes, 100%, yes. Unless it's Crazy
with
Steve.
Fucking crazy, exactly.
Yes.
I don't know, but Crazy Steve maybe was based on a guy at the Regal North Brunswick movie theater. I don't know.
I love the idea. You're right. It is one guy who's crazy and everyone is normal. But I love the idea of a really normal guy and he's writing this review and no one will ever believe him because it's the one movie theater in the country where everyone's fucking insane.
Everyone's fucked in the head.
Do you remember any epic sauce moments from this movie theater? Like anything that really stood out? That's okay if no.
Not really.
That's okay.
Sorry.
And
I saw some sick ass movies.
Okay.
I saw Interstellar there.
Oh, did you cry?
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously
Yeah.
I cried.
Duh.
Obviously I cried at the movie was sad.
Obviously.
I think I did fall asleep during Interstellar.
Fair.
And
those are the kind of two reactions you can have to that movie. Either you cry and you're really into it, or you're like, I'm conked.
I conked, and then when I woke up, Matt Damon was in the movie. And I went, that's interesting. That's a
movie.
And that's something I love. And something I also loved was doing this podcast with you. Thank you for being a guest on the show.
This was so much fun. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course.
Learned so much about my beloved local institutions.
And I do feel bad that this show is going to be being like, hey, what are some places you love? And then me finding the most insane, fucked up things. But you can't.
It's awesome.
It's funny to know about these guys.
It's funny.
It's funny. Anything you want to plug? Anything you want to tell the people? Anything you want to say before we head out of here?
Thank you so much for listening. Go hit up South Brunswick. South Brunswick tourism
Yes.
is not really popping off, but it should be.
It should be. And go see, even though Maddie won't be there, go see Comedy Catwalk at Custom Land on April 17th. You can get, if you don't have tickets yet, they'll be in the description. Thanks for being here.
Thanks so much.
And
Love
say
ya.
it with me. Love ya.